various aspects of snails and their relationship with water. Types of snails. Snails are ancient creatures with ancestors dating back 500 million years. They are incredibly adaptable and can be found in various environments, including gardens, extreme temperatures, and aquatic habitats. Land snails typically have lungs for breathing air, while aquatic snails possess gills for underwater respiration. Some snail species have both lungs and gills, allowing them to transition between land and water. Do snails need water? All snails require water for their survival. Water helps them retain moisture in their skin and serves as a source of hydration. Garden snails and other terrestrial snails often drink water from shallow puddles and absorb water from the leaves they consume. Too much water can be dangerous for land snails, as they primarily rely on lung respiration and can drown in large bodies of water. Do aquarium snails need water? Aquarium snails spend most of their lives in water, so they unquestionably need it to survive. Some aquarium snail species, like mystery and apple snails, can also breathe air, thanks to both lungs and gills. These snails have an organ called a siphon that they use to access the surface and breathe air. However, they can only do so for a limited time before drying up if out of water for too long. Do sea snails need water? Water is essential for marine snails, and most of them spend their entire lives submerged. Some intertidal snail species, living in areas with changing tides, can breathe air using lungs during low tide and seal themselves in their shells when the tide returns. Do snails like water? Whether snails like water depends on their type. Freshwater and marine snails thrive in water and depend on it. Terrestrial snails do not necessarily like water, but they need it for survival. They prefer to drink from safe, shallow sources and avoid deep water where they could drown. How do snails drink water? Snails have a unique way of absorbing water through their skin, known as contact rehydration. They flatten themselves against water and absorb it through the spaces between their skin cells. This method allows snails to take in water quickly, making them efficient at maintaining hydration. Can snails survive in water? Snails can survive in water, but it may become a problem for terrestrial snails with lung respiration. However, they can endure water for a limited time. Where do water snails live? Snails are highly diverse, and aquatic snails can be found in various environments, including oceans, creeks, rivers, ponds, lakes, and wetlands. Their habitat preference depends on the specific species of snail. In conclusion, the article emphasizes that snails need water to survive, and their relationship with water varies depending on their type. Understanding a snail's habitat and respiratory adaptations is crucial for their proper care and well-being.